gamers at us. What's up, Juan?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just played a pretty intense set and
played a lot of video games.
Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff right here. But it was fun. I had a good time. Joe Guy's a really good host. He really knows what he's doing. And I heard like the first big house was really good, so I'm like, okay, I'll go to this one. And I came with my friend Greg from Gainesville, and like I missed a quiz in school, whatever. But I'm like, it's worth it. So I was pretty bummed after that like winners final set with Mango, because I was like, wow, he beat me like worse than he's ever beaten me. And then I was playing Fly, and it was the middle of match against Fly. Since Ice Climbers, you got to really play off beat, and I absorbed that like, okay. If I just wait and see what he's doing, I'm going to let him run the match rather than me running it.
Yeah, and then just go in where the holes are. Just kick him.
Exactly.
And rest Nana, because what's he going to do when you're at 0% and Wobbling's banned?
Yeah, exactly. So at F, I do need housing, hopefully. Hold on.
You got actual life business going on here?
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'll figure that out. Yeah, but in FC, I was playing really aggro and fast against Mango. I was trying to control the match, but it doesn't work with someone that fast and the character that fast. So I was just really trying to figure out his patterns, and I did figure it out for a match and a half, and I just wish I had, figured that out earlier. So definitely I'll be doing that at ROM if I go, and definitely Apex against him.
I noticed that I feel like you're trying to play more aggressive than you have in the past.
Yeah. It's just the fact that I've gotten a lot of heat for my playstyle, obviously, the whole back air thing. So I'm like, okay. And a few years ago, I used a bunch more moves, incorporated them, and I started approaching the people. And it worked most of the time, especially against like tall human characters like Gandalf, Falcon,
where you
Marth.
can kick the top of their head. They don't get to jump. They don't get to roll away.
Like Marth, Ganon, Peach are my best matchups for that reason. And but then the space animals, who are just one tier, literally above everyone else. And some things you do against certain characters you really can't do.
Right on.
Yeah.
Is that also why you're developing secondaries to show people you've got it, or are you just trying to find your young Link, like because you've said that young Link is not a straight up counter, you're just not fully prepared, and Armada's straight up good, so you got to give him respect.
You should tag Armada in this so he can know what I'm gonna do. No, but it's fine though. I've just gotten closer and closer and closer with jigs, and I always have this mental battle. Like, do I go jigs? I've been doing so much better. I'm adapting even more. Yeah. It's like a chess match.
But then again, there's also the fact that it's like a war of mental energy attrition, where he's dictating the pace by saying where you got to go, and you're trying to weave through the projectiles, hit him, and pray to God that if you're behind, you get like some critical hit that completely turns it around.
Yeah, I mean, he just really figured out a strange way to gimmick me, and I know that I'm going to do better every single time. I watch the videos every now and again, and it's just like, I played Axe as Young Link in FC, and I was just like, all right, I was getting kind of frustrated, but then I beat him.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, this is what separates, the really good players from the, Armada, and then...
Yeah. Axe also loves to attack. I've played as Young Link in a bunch of friendlies. He abuses the weird frame advantages and priority on some of his moves way more than the projectile camping game.
He's very Smash tech savvy. He knows frames and everything, and I'm not savvy at all. I just try to play in space and figure things out. So
learn it by getting it kicked into you.
Yeah, exactly.
And kicking it into other people.
Yeah. I was surprised how well I did against Fly, because I said I mentioned earlier.
Be honest.
No, I mentioned earlier that Ice Climbers was my worst matchup, honestly. I thought it was. And then, that Chudat at Zenith, I went terribly. I lost Chudat. I realized I was playing scared. I was just back airing, hoping I hit one of them. I'm like, in this case, I was kind of that mindset. I'm like, I was kind of like bummed. I'm like, okay, if I lose, it's okay. I got third place. So I went for weird stuff like Nair Rest, and it just demolished
him. Be honest. You played Fly all that time ago, and I always felt super terrible because then you bodied me at Genesis.
Yeah, and then Fly beat me.
You're supposed to be the guy who's like all super good or super bad at the matchup, and it's supposed to be the Icy's favor. And people were like, Wobbles plays Hungrybox, he's going to win. What, he lost? What a scrub. So do you think all those friendlies against me helped?
Yeah, of course they helped.
There we go. Good. That's all I wanted the world to hear. Thank you.
I'm just thankful.
You can go home.
I'm glad your name was banned from the tournament. As a rule, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
I tried wobbling Renth to 800% again.
Renth is a great dude. Hey, but listen, you're like an amazing commentator, and like I was listening to your stuff, and you're just awesome. So good.
Yeah, man. No, you're an amazing player. Just last question before you dip, because I guess you got to sort out your real life stuff.
Yeah,
that's kind
back to reality.
Important. But what do you think your game plan is for beating Mango in the future? I asked him what he thinks you need to do, and He basically agreed with me when he said maybe play lamer since you're trying to go for the more aggressive style. Or do you think that that's the exact opposite of what you need to do and get better at going in hard when it counts?
It's funny because I was literally playing lamer that second set, and it worked so much nicer. I was slowing down. I didn't mind getting hit. I just wanted the gimp, the bait and the tackle and the switch. I just wanted to make sure whenever I got a grab, I always got a kill out of it.
Puff, punch, jab, reset.
And then pound, I'm like, okay, back to 2007. I'm going to start spamming pound. I shouldn't have spammed it. I should use it sparingly, but pound is honestly my option. When you have a Fox that's campy like that, it's incredible.
Yeah, and to be fair, when you get the pound on his shield rising up, like that cross up, the worst thing you eat is a back air.
Is a back air, exactly so. And that's what I did against Fly too, because, I can't get grabbed if I, do the up pound. But, definitely some studying to be done, some work to be done.
Yeah, actually, just last question. What did you think of your set with Unknown? Were you surprised?
Oh, my God.
It was intense. You had your big victory moment. You're freaking out. It's going to be your Facebook cover photo on your timeline. You said it yourself.
No. Oh, wow. He's never played like that in his, ever since I played him. I played him at Impulse, and it was just a solid 2-0-2.
He was ready, and he was, pulling out different stuff over the course of the set.
And his control was broken. I was just like, my God. I was really glad. I just, after that set, I got some water, used the bathroom, did whatever I had to do, and it helped me out a lot. So I got my head back in the game. But I was really scared there because I knew if I lost to Unknown, I would have probably gotten 5th or 4th this tournament because I would have just not been in the right mindset. So that
would have not quite done as well against Fly as you expected.
Yeah, exactly. But Fly, I was afraid to play him the whole time, And, Unknown beat Fly.
And I'm guessing you were like, yes, my hardest matchup. And then you got Unknown.
And then I got Unknown. I'm like, okay, this is just as hard, if not harder. And then I play Fly. I'm like, this is good. I can do this.
All right.
But I'm all smashed out, man.
Yeah, well, you got medal placings in all three events.
I hope.
It's not shabby by global standards.
It's not. It's okay. But silver is the color of Argentum, so not too bad.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and talking to us. Good job playing.
Dude. You going to ROM?
Maybe.
You going to Apex?
I have no idea what my plans are for next year because I may be starting up school again.
I know how you feel. But
so if I do that, I'm going to be full-time, and I might not be able to devote any travel money or time to go to Apex. If I can, I will.
It'll be awesome.
If it's even in the realm of possibility,
Pretty sure you guys want to see this guy commentate. He's awesome. But, yeah, man, I'll see you around, and good luck.
All right, dude.
See you, buddy.
Pound it. Later, dude. And there goes Juan Hungrybox, laying down some knowledge and some thoughts for you. A little easier to talk to than Mango, because Mango just waits for you to ask questions, and I sit here dumbfounded wondering what the heck he's going to say next. That kid. Good work out of him, though, taking